Tomcat Insider Internet Sports Show. Stone High Tomcats had an inauspicious beginning to their Region 3 5A football season Friday night as the Wayne County War Eagles rolled 42-14 at War Eagle Stadium in Waynesboro. Two teams had played each other real evenly in the first quarter, and it looked like this game was going to turn out to be another classic gridiron contest between two evenly matched high school football teams. The first quarter was scoreless, but late in that first quarter, the War Eagles lined up to punt. Somehow or another, the officials determined there were 12 or more Tomcats on the field. They threw a penalty flag, gave the War Eagles the ball at the Stone 35. It just took 7 plays later, and Drake Jones ran into the end zone. Taylor Franklin kicked a PAT, and the War Eagles had a 7-0 lead. Now, I've watched the game film. I've watched it frame by frame. I've watched it between 15 and 20 times, trying to count the players on the field. No matter how I try, I still come up with 11. Kind of leads me to believe that perhaps they practice a different kind of math in Waynesboro, but I'm here to tell you folks, there were only 11 Tomcats on the field at the time. After the War Eagles scored on their ensuing kickoff, a pooch kick, Sharmon McGee went to field the ball. It went through his arms, came off his chest, was back on the field. The War Eagles recovered and once again had a drive starting at the Stone 35-yard line. 7 plays later again, Drake Jones scored a touchdown. Taylor Franklin kicked the PAT, and now the War Eagles had a 14-0 lead. On their ensuing possession, the Tomcats put together a nice scoring drive that was capped when D. Arrington plunged in from the 1-yard line. With 4:21 left in the half, the Tomcats had come back to 14-7. Sadly, the War Eagles managed another touchdown and went into the locker room with a 21-7 lead. We'll hear from a sponsor, and we'll be back after that to talk about the second half of Friday's game.
Hudson Farm Supply at 336 Hall Street in Wiggins is your home for all things farm related. With feed, seed, fertilizer, farm clothing, horse tack, and pet supplies, including wormers and vaccinations, Hudson Farm Supply can meet your needs with a friendly, knowledgeable staff dedicated to the highest levels of customer service. If you have a farm supply related question and the staff at Hudson Farm Supply do not have the answer, they won't rest until they get it. Proud supporters of Tomcat Athletics, Matt Hudson and Joel Miles invite you to stop by Hudson Farm Supply, sit a spell, and rehash this week's game.
One lamb billet, one scratch, and 2 corn.
Thank you very much.
Come shop with us at Hudson Farm Supply.
Jody O'Hara here. We're back to the Tomcat Insider Internet Sports Show. The Wayne County War Eagles scored 21 unanswered points in the second half of Friday's game. Sometimes the Tomcats were frustrated by their own ineptness. Sometimes they were frustrated by inexplicable calls by the referee. At one point, quarterback Clint Hatton was lifted into the air and body slammed by the War Eagles after the whistle had blown, and when he had the unmitigated call to complain to the man in the black stripes, he threw a penalty flag, 15 yards, unsportsmanlike conduct. Against the Tomcats. Go figure, I guess. Once they had the game safely in hand, the War Eagles sent in their reserves, and the Tomcats did get one more touchdown. With 19 seconds left, Hatton hit Sharmon McGee with a 3-yard touchdown pass. Sam Fountain came in and kicked his second PAT of the night to account for the final score, 42-14. The game made it obvious the Tomcats have a lot to work on because things aren't going to get any easier as this season progresses. Next week they host Pearl River Central at A.L. May Memorial Stadium. After that, they've got West Jones, they've got Picayune, they've got Brookhaven, they've got Forest Hill, they have Macomb. All athletic schools, Picayune and West Jones, obviously ranked in the top 10 of the Clarion Ledger's Super 10 here in the state. This is not an easy schedule they face. Coach Brian Oakes and his staff will be getting back on the field Monday, I'm sure, going back to work to figure something out. We'll be bringing you the game live next Friday from A.L. May Memorial Stadium. Tune in to www.stonecountyenterprise.com. Click on the Tomcat Insider Internet Sports Show and then follow the links to Team Line for the live play-by-play webcast of the game. Until then, may God bless you and keep you. We'll see you next time here at the Tomcat Insider.